Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can.
Okay, right. We'll start now. Cancel. Okay, right. This so far correct. You integrate, well, because this is linear, that means whatever that is inside the bracket is linear. So you can integrate like this directly. But the only thing is, after you put -1 divide by -1, there's one more step that you need to do. You have to divide by the coefficient of x. That means there's one more -1 here. One more. Okay? Right. So this is positive. This is positive. Okay. Then another thing is you always take the upper limit minus the lower limit. So it should be 1 here and 0 here. So you may ask me whether put the 1 in front, 0 at the back, and put the 0 in front, the 1 at the back. Is it the same? No, it is not the same. Because the sign at the center here is negative. So which number come first, which number come later, that is important, right? So this number come first. The top number come first, the bottom number later. Okay, so we have this is a 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 to the power -1 is still 1. 1 divided by +1 is 1. Second bracket, 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 to the power -1 is 1 over 2. 2 to the power -1 is 1 over 2. This is minus, and this is minus. This is actually plus. So the answer is 0.5, right? Answer is 0.5. So your 0.5 is cannot be considered correct because the working is wrong. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay.
And
Okay, right. So now we clear away this and also this one, right? So this is the first one. Now the second question, wait, Sabar, this one. Okay. Okay, this one. This one you cannot integrate directly like this. Why? Because the 2 is here. The 2 is not here. The 2 is inside the bracket. The 2 is not outside the bracket. So this is already wrong. You put the 2 outside the bracket. Oh, sorry. Never mind. This is still wrong. You know why? Okay. Why is it wrong? Now, because you consider this as power of 1. Then you integrate, become power of 2 divided by 2. Now, this method you can use provided the function inside the bracket is linear. Now, the function inside the bracket, this bracket here, is not linear. It's quadratic. Is x squared plus 1. So you cannot integrate directly like this. Earlier on, you can, because whatever is inside the bracket is power 1, right? So cannot do like this. Actually, it's very simple. Integrate x squared become x cubed over 3. Then integrate 1 become x, that's all. Because there's no power there, so you just integrate directly like this. Well, what you have to substitute is 1, 0. Again, you have to be very careful. Put the 1 first. So it's 1 over 3 plus 1. This is the first bracket. minus 0/3 plus 0. This is the second bracket. 0/3 plus 0 is 0, right? 0. So 1 plus 1/3 is 4/3. Answer is 4/3. So this is wrong. Okay. So far, any question?
No.
No. So this is very simple. You just integrate straight away. No need to use substitution. And there's also no tricks. Okay, next one. This is correct. The integration is correct. Integrate x power 3, x power 4 divided by 4. This is correct. But after integrating, no more this. No more this. Before that, you have the integration sign and the x. After integration, no more, right? Then again, you have to put 2 first. 2. 2, then this one is 0, is it? The 0. Is it 0? This number?
0.
0, okay. So 0 to the power of 4 is 0, right? This one can cancel. So this is 2, right? 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. But it's not negative 32. Answer is positive 32. Because you terbalik the upper and lower limit. Otherwise, this is correct. If you don't terbalik the upper lower limit, it's correct. So this one actually you know how to do, except the upper and lower limit. So any question regarding this?
No.
No. No, then clear. Then delete this. Okay, right. Next one. This is the last one. Okay. And put here. Paste. This one is z to the power negative half. This is correct. This is correct. Negative half integrate become positive half, divide by positive half. This is correct. Okay. Hey, why you terbalik all the upper and lower limit? Okay. Actually, this integration is correct, and this should be 4. This should be 4. This one should be 1. So 4 to the power of half, this one, which continue here, 2. Divide by half is multiply by 2. This one. Divide by half is multiply by 2. 4 to the power half is 2. Minus, this is 1. 1 to the power of half is 1. Divide by half is multiply by 2. This one. So actually this is 4 minus 2, and this is negative, positive 2. Positive. So actually this, like the previous question, is correct, except that you terbalik the upper and lower limit, right? So this is also correct. Any more? Okay. So that's all. Okay, coming back to our this one. So any question regarding this one?
No.
No. Okay. No, then we clear away all this. Okay. So we look at definite integral. So if you want to use the shortcut, where did I stop the other day? Is it? I think it's this one. Yeah. So this one, you want to use the shortcut, you have to divide by -1, right? Okay, so we come to some tricks involving definite integral. Oh, this is given by your lecture notes. It is exactly the same as what is given inside the Form 5 textbook. Even they put there ABC, but this one terbalik ACB, terbalik. The rest is the same. The rest is the same. The font also not the same. The font not the same. Is it the same font also? Almost the same, right? So these are some of the important results for definite integral, right? This is the last part of integration already. Now, when you integrate from, let's say, this one. We start with your lecture. Okay, I'll continue here. Now, if you integrate from a to b, fx dx is actually fb minus fa. Yeah, can you see? It's the top minus the bottom. You always terbalik. You take the bottom minus the top. You see the top one is b here. You start with b. The bottom is a. Then you subtract the a. That's what it's supposed to do. Right? And actually, what does this integrate b from a to b fx dx? It means like this. Let's say this fx, this function fx, and if we plot this function fx, it's a curve like this. And if you want to integrate this function from a to b, from the lower limit until the upper limit, so you draw two lines here. One is x equal to a, another one is x equal to b. Now this definite integral will give you the area under the curve. The area under the curve from A to B, right? So your answer, the number that you get, is after you subtract, you get a number. That number is actually the area under the curve from A to B. That is the meaning of the physical meaning of your integration. Okay. Okay, so we go on to the first result. The first result. Integrate from A to A. Now, if you look at this, this is B. Now, this is A. If you integrate from A to A, that means this line B here, you move it until it overlaps with the A here. The two lines, A and B, you move the B and until the A, and they overlap on top of one another. So what is the result? The result is you have a straight line. There will be no area. So this one, no area means the answer is 0. The answer is 0. And look at the next page. Here. Okay, so I explain here. So if you integrate, let's say, a function, 2x plus 5, you want to integrate from 3 to 3. The result of your integration is 2x squared over 2. 5, integrate, you get 5x. So the number that you substitute in is 3 and 3. So the first number you substitute in 3. Second number you substitute in 3. Then you are supposed to take this first bracket minus the second bracket. Since the two numbers, they are the same, so the value must be the same. So when you subtract them, the answer is 0. Now that is the reason why you have integrate from A to A is 0. Any question?
No.
No. So next time, when you see the two numbers are the same, you don't care whatever is inside the function here. Whether you know how to integrate, you don't know how to integrate, the answer is sure to be 0. Okay or not? So let's say integrate from 5 to 5, 2x dx. What's the answer? 0.
0.
Integrate this funny function like this, but you want to integrate from -3 until -3. What is the answer?
0.
0. No need to integrate one. So as long as the upper and lower limit is the same, you don't have to work out the integration, just say 0. Now even here, this example here, the function fx, I don't know. I don't know what is this function fx. But they say the upper limit and lower limit is the same. So I know straight away the answer is 0. No need to know what is the function. No need to know how to integrate, right? So this is the result. So this is the first result here. The first result here, right? This first result. Now the second result is this one. Very small, so I make it bigger here. Make it bigger here, right? Let's say I want to integrate from A to B. Oh, this is not. Never mind. This one is actually this one. C. The result C. Result C, yeah. C. Never mind. Result C. So it's not this one. It's not B. Okay, right. Let's say, for example, if we want to do a definite integral. We want to do a definite integral, and we want to integrate k fx dx, where k is a constant, is a number. And this is the same, equal means the same. This is the same as integrate k. Outside, no need to integrate. You just take out the number. You just integrate the function. So after you get the answer, you just multiply with k. The example is here, right? Now this one, there's no k. This one, there's a k. The k is 5. The k is 5, right? Okay, right. So what I want to do is, I want to integrate this from 0 to 2, this function. Okay, so I integrate, it becomes x cubed. This one integrate become 2x. So I substitute in the top number first, the bottom number behind. Answer is 4. Answer is 4. Now, what happens if there's a number in front 5 here, right? If there's you look at this, it's the same function. 3x squared minus 2. This is also same, 3x squared minus 2. The only difference is there's a number in front. So we are going to look at it. How is it different? Let's say I multiply inside. 15x squared minus 10. 5 multiplied 2 is 10. Okay. Then this one becomes 15x cubed over 3. 15x cubed over 3 can cancel. You have 5x cubed. Integrate 10 is 10x. Okay. So we calculate by substituting the first number, the top number first, bottom number later. The answer is 20. Answer is 20. When you compare the answer here, this is 4, this is 20. This one has no 5 in front. This one has a 5 in front. Right? So this 20 is actually the 4 multiplied with the 5. So 4 multiplied with 5. The 5, you just leave it outside. The 4, it comes from the definite integral, like this. Like this one. Like this. The 4 is actually the integration of this. So now we say that, oh, if you want to integrate this thing with the 5 in front, if you want to multiply inside and integrate, which is not necessary, you can actually take out the 5, then you integrate it. Right? So no need to multiply inside. So this is the meaning of this formula here. Integrate a to b, k fx dx is the same as k multiply with the integration of fx dx. So you go through this, and if you have any question, you can ask me.
The dx just ignore only lah.
Dx, which dx are you referring to? This one is on the left. This is on
The right one.
the right, or the bottom.
Mm.
Bottom, okay. What
right
is your
one.
question? Huh?
The right one.
The right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one are you referring to?
The first one.
1, this one.
Ah.
Okay. Now, this, I want to show you what is the difference between if there is a no number in front and if there's a number in front. Right? So if there's no number in front, you will get a value. If there's a number in front, you don't have to worry. You find this value first, then only you multiply the number in front. Then only you multiply the number in front. You don't have to go through these steps here. You don't have to go through these steps here. So next time, when you see this question like this, got a number in front, you just take out the number in front and you just integrate what you're supposed to do. No need to multiply inside, then integrate. Just take the number, put outside. After integrating, then you multiply with the number. Any question?
No.
No. No, then is like this. Huh? The example is like this. Okay. Okay, the question is like this. I give you the answer for a definite integral. If I want to integrate fx dx from a to b, the answer is 3. The answer is 3. This one, the answer is 3. Then I ask you, what is the answer for this definite integral? What is the answer for this definite integral?
15.
If you compare the two, it's the same. This one, this one and this one is the same, except that this one there's a 5 in front. So can you guess what is the answer if there's a 5 in front here?
15.
15, correct. Now, in other words, if you want to integrate with a 5 in front here, you can always take out the 5. You can always take out the 5. Take out the 5. Then when you take out the 5, you see that what is remainder here, oh, it's the same as this. It's the same as this. What is this? This is 3. So I replace the orange color definite integral with the number 3. With the number 3. I replace it with the number 3. Where this 20 come from? This one. Don't know. Okay. So I replace this orange color with the number 3 because this one told us that definite integral is 3. So you just replace the 3. 3 multiplied with 15. 3 multiplied with 5. Answer is 15. So you understand this one, right? So we carry on. This one. This one is what? This one, they say, integrate from A to B, but this one is from B to A. Now, what is the difference if you integrate a certain function from A to B and the same function from B to A? You terbalik the upper and lower limit. Now, if you terbalik, then you will get a negative answer. This is what you always do, right? You always terbalik the top and bottom limit, the upper and lower limit. That's why your answer is, there's always an extra negative sign here. That is the thing. But I want to explain further. I want to explain why is it like this, right? Because you also make this mistake now. Why? Okay, we see why. We look at this function here and this function here, right? Oh. We look at the two functions here that we are going to integrate. The two functions that we are going to integrate, they are the same. 2x plus 4 and 2x plus 4, same. What is different? The difference is the limit. This one, the upper limit is 3, lower limit is 1. This one, the upper limit is 1, the lower limit is 3. So we're going to integrate. So we integrate 2x become x squared, 4 become 4x. This side also the same. Except this is 3, 1, this is 1, 3. So far, okay or not? You know what I'm trying to point out? Upper and lower limit about it, right? For sure. Next step. This one, I substitute in 3 first, then substitute in 1. Then I use the orange color minus the green color. On this right-hand side, I substitute in 1 first, then I substitute in the 3. Like this. So the top one come first, bottom one later. Here also the same, right? Now, when I use, this is 21 minus 5. This one is 5 minus 21. Okay, the order is reversed. This is 16. This is negative 16. That's why you always get a negative in front for the last two questions you answered. So that's why you have a negative. One is 21 minus 5. The other one is 5 minus 21. That's why you have an additional negative sign in front. Okay. Then, but this negative 16, I separate the two. I separate the negative and the 16. So the negative, I put here. The 16, I replace with this. Hey, how come I replace the 16 with this one? Now you have to look over here. 16 is actually this one. Okay or not? 16 is actually this one. So the 16 here is actually this one. The negative, I leave it outside. So in general, if we have two definite integral, they have the same function, but the upper and lower limit reverse, terbalik. Then they both have the same absolute value. The same absolute value, that means this 16, this one, the absolute value also 16. But the sign is opposite one another. So one is positive, one is negative. So in other words, integrate of this thing is the negative of integrate of this thing. Okay, I repeat how to look at this thing. Now, if you integrate from A to B, it is equal to integrate from B to A, except that you have to put a negative sign in front. Okay or not? You want to integrate from A to B, is the same as integrating from B to A, except that it's a negative sign in front. Okay, now, any question on this?
No.
No, no. No, then we look at this example here. What is the question? The question is, find the value of this definite integral. This definite integral. We have to find the value. Now, what is this? This is integrate from 2 to 1, 3gx dx. Okay, I want to find the value of integrate from 2 to 1, 3gx dx. I want to find this. How to find this? I don't know the function g. But they tell you that, oh, integrate this function g from 1 to 2, the answer is 2. The answer is 2. Okay? So let's proceed. I want to find this. It's the same. I just copy down here. So I want to find what is the value of integrate from 2 to 1, 3gx dx. Next step.
Negative 16.
Next step say that if you want to integrate from 2 to 1, it is the same as integrate from 1 to 2, except that you have to put a negative sign in front of what we've done here. Okay? You terbalik the upper and lower limit. You cannot simply terbalik one, Oh, here integrate to 1, so I put it 1, 2. Cannot. If you want to do like this, you have to put a negative sign in front. Remember? Okay, so this is the first step. Second step, they say that if from the previous result, they say that, oh, if there is a number k in front, you don't have to integrate this number. You can put it outside. So I take this number, put outside. Once I put it outside, I look at it again. This integrate from 2 to 1, gx dx, is exactly the same as this. It's exactly the same as this. And what is this? This is 2. So now, the orange color, this orange color is actually 2. I replace it with 2. And you get negative 3 multiplied with 2. And the answer is negative 6. So you go through this question again. You see how I adjust the thing and get the answer. You go through again. If you cannot understand, then you ask me. I explain again. You go through step by step. Take your time, right?
Okay.
Okay, huh? Right. So
Yeah.
if it's okay, then there is another result that we can go through. This result is a bit long, huh? A bit long. So I go through, but we have only 3 minutes left. So